What's up, BBGG? Blue Butterfly Gang Gang. Hope you guys are doing good. If you guys want personals, the link will be in the bio. On the homepage, when I upload the videos, the link will be in the comment section, okay? That's my way of making it easier because it doesn't automatically download since I'm uploading these off of my phone. But let's see what the energy is. Personals are going out today, so be sure to check your emails for those of you guys that have booked. What do we have? Holy Spirit, Angel Guides. What's the message? Oh, bring love into the situation. It's time to release negativity. What else? Okay, I like this energy. This feels very collective, so I'm going to try to make it very collective. And with this bringing love into the situation, it's like, look at things from the positive side too. If you're having problems or issues with people, bring love into the situation, right? Don't think negatively. So another example of that, it's like if you were in a romantic connection and you care about that person, but both of you guys are holding on to your ego or thinking negatively. Like, you know, our trauma can creep up. It can make you feel like everybody's out to get you. It's like, release that negativity. Especially when you know someone's heart towards you. Because it's like, sometimes things are taken personally when it's not even personal, or it might resonate with you, so it feels like an attack when it's not an attack. It's like, you get what I'm saying? It's like me being a tarot reader. If I say something that triggers somebody because it's truth, they might feel attacked, but they're not being attacked. Someone that tells you the truth is someone that is doing it out of love because they want you to grow. They want you to not be deceived. They want you to elevate, right? So it's like, a lot of people are going to misunderstand me. A lot of people are going to be mad. They do it all the time. They unfollow, they unsubscribe, and then they come back later on and they follow, and then they do the same thing again. It's like every time they hear a reading that they don't like, they no longer like me as the reader, but I'm just the messenger, right? So it's like, release the negativity. If something triggers you, still release it. Say what you gotta say. Let it go. Don't hold on to it, right? And then sometimes, like I said, it's misunderstandings. We have hold your vision. So whatever you're working on, focus on that. Look at your vision. Look at your own path. Maybe it's time to disconnect from people, even if people are negative around you. If people are stagnant, people are stuck, because that energy is going to attach onto you, right? Focus on your vision. We got to take accountability. Like, I've been stuck because I've been allowing myself to be stuck where others are stuck. I've been allowing others to project on me. I've been allowing others to go through the same cycles, and me being there with them in those same cycles. Like, even if you want to move forward, we are the ones to blame because we don't have to go through cycles with people, right? But we choose to. So it's like, release all of that. Nothing will come out of this situation. Staying stagnant, trying to get somebody to see you, trying to get somebody to understand you, nothing is going to come out of it. That's why Spirit is like, hold your vision, focused on what you're working on. And then we have a personal issue reaches resolution. So this is a personal issue. Someone could be having a personal issue right now where they're feeling very negative in their mind. So everything around them is going to trigger them. We have adjustments are required at the bottom. And we have what do you need to release? Again, it's like, y'all know, because I've been there, when you get in that mode where it's just like, once you're triggered by something, everything is triggering you. I feel like that's the energy. Somebody needs to release negativity. Let it go and look at what they need to change, what they need to fix. What else? It's the need for shadow work. Okay, we have 9 of Swords. So we have somebody who is stressed, someone who is sad right now, someone who's feeling very low, down, someone who is in pain, like heartbroken. 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here? I'm seeing 2 energies. I feel like this 9 of Swords and this Queen of Wands, 2 different people, right? And there's a relationship between them. Could be close. One has a new beginning. One isn't feeling good in their energy. They feel a sense of lack. It's like they want change. They're inspired, but they still feel like a sense of lack, right? Someone's going after their dreams. It's almost a feeling of like someone doesn't want to get left behind. Someone might feel like they're going to get left behind. They're going to get abandoned, right? The 9 of Swords energy might feel like the Queen of Wands is going to leave them behind and abandon them. She's going to get everything she wants while they stay back. So it's like putting her down. She's triggered. But I think that Queen of Wands is just chasing her dreams. She's not fearful. She's going after what she wants, right? And the energy isn't jealousy. It's just sadness. It's sadness of like I want to do those things too. I wish things were working out in my life. Tell me more. Tell me about the 9 of Swords energy. 2 of Pentacles, up and down. So that person's energy is up and down. We have the Magician in the reverse. Something isn't manifesting for her. What else? She's working really hard. And she feels like she's working really hard, but her manifestations aren't coming in. We got 6 of Cups. Why do we have 6 of Cups here? The Emperor. So this is what she feels. She feels like things aren't working out for her. Things aren't manifesting. And she doesn't understand why, because she works really, really hard. We got the 6 of Cups. We got the Emperor. This is like about a masculine. I don't think it's her masculine. I think she feels like the Queen of Wands is going to be with an Emperor, right? Like her soulmate. But this feminine wants that for her life. She wants an Emperor. She wants a loving relationship. But that's what what I'm getting at is like she feels like she works just as hard. She's just as good. Why isn't her life turning out the way that she wants it? Why isn't she getting this energy, right? It's like she's in karmic energy versus divine energy. So she doesn't like what she's attracting right now. She's not happy with what she's attracting. We got the 5 of Swords. We got 3 of Wands. We got Strength, 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Empress. It's like I said, it's like she's inspired. This feels like 2 friends. I'm just gonna call it like it is because I read energy, and whatever energy comes out is what I'm gonna have to read. This feels like two friends, and one friend is prospering, elevating because they work very hard. They try to remain focused, right? And this feminine works hard too, but she's still trying to figure out what the problem is in her life, why things aren't going as good. We got the Five of Swords. She wants to win. She wants to grow. So I feel like that's what's triggered within her. It's like a little jealousy. It's a little competition, you know? And like I always tell you guys, when people get triggered, it's either they're going to be envious or they're going to want to elevate and do the work too. I feel like this energy is a little bit of both. Because it's like, it's not a jealousy that's like, I want your life. It's a jealousy of like, I want that for me. You get me? So I don't feel like this Nine of Swords energy hates her friend. It's not that. It's just she is triggered by her. Her amount of growth, her level of expansion, success. So it makes her feel like she's doing something wrong in her life, you know? And we've all felt like that before when it comes to our friends excelling. We have Strength, we have the Four of Cups, Knight of Cups, we have the Empress. Queen of Cups, the Hermit, Six of Pentacles. It's withdrawn energy. She's trying to pull her. It's like she's trying to be strong because she does want to grow. She does want to expand too. She doesn't want to feel the way she feels, right? That's the reality. It's like she doesn't want to feel the way she feels, but she's still triggered. That's the truth. And we have the Four of Cups. I feel like that's her pulling her energy away. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Empress. Then we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Hermit. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Again, it's like this feminine is thinking about what's coming in for this Queen of Cups, right? Which is that Queen of Wands. She feels like the Queen of Cups is in her power. She's either become this Empress or she is this Empress. And she's in the Nine of Swords energy. So she's not feeling powerful. She's not feeling confident. She's not feeling abundant. So it's like her friend's abundance is triggering her. But it's triggering her for growth. It's teaching her how to be more courageous, maybe put herself out there more, how to be strong. I think that's what it is. She's teaching her strength. So what Spirit is getting at is that there's a lesson here between them. This was meant to happen. You know, I've gone through it so many different cycles. Like, after a while, people get triggered by me. So when I see the signs, I already know where it's going. And no matter how much I try to love, no matter how much I try to be there, at some point I still have to disconnect my energy because it becomes a projection towards me. I read energy. So it's going to always come out. You get me? And it's like, this is a collective theme. This journey is about us elevating. This journey is about us growing. You grow through triggers because it shows you where you can do more for yourself. And truth hurts. Some people can't handle it. Like, it really does hurt. It hurts when you have to take accountability for where you are and you feel like you deserve so much more, right? And you can deserve so much more. But in reality, we still have to take accountability for what we choose, because what we choose is going to keep putting us down. So if we keep dealing with people and situations that don't empower us, we're gonna constantly be in that cycle. But if you choose to always choose yourself, no matter how much it hurts the people that want your energy, your time, you make better decisions and it create different results. Whatever is in here is what manifests outward, right? So I feel like this feminine just has to face her shadows. But this is what's putting her into hermit mode. Because we got the Hermit. We have the Six of Pentacles. Why is this here? Why is the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles here? Six of Wands. What else? Knight of Swords. What else? Eight of Swords. King of Swords upright. The Sun. Yeah. Her shadow is coming out right now. Her shadow is triggered. Her negative self is talking. It just feels like she's triggered and she's unhappy. But it's an unhappiness with herself. She might be projecting it on the Queen of Wands, right? Because she doesn't feel equal to her. She wants to feel equal to her. And I don't know why that King of Swords is there. Why is that King of Swords there? Why is the King of Swords there? We got the Devil. We got Seven of Swords. We got the Star. She wants that for her. It's just going back. I don't want to keep going back to the same energy about it. But it's like, she just keep feeling like her friend is getting everything that she wants. Her friend is becoming successful. Her friend is going to get the love. Her friend is going to get the career, the job, all of that. Her friend is going to be with an emperor while she's working really, really hard and she doesn't get what she wants. So I feel like she's just not in a good space right now. She's feeling very negative because she's triggered. And I don't think she wants to feel that way, but she does feel that way and she can't help that she feels that way. Sometimes you can't help how you feel, right? But let me see the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands energy. So with the Queen of Wands, we have Nine of Wands. She's very strong. She's resilient. She fights through a lot. Seven of Wands, she's protected of her energy. So she's been blocking some things off, right? We have Seven of Pentacles. So this Queen of Wands is more careful about what she invests in. She doesn't invest in anything, everyone. Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Star, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles. All right, so with the Knight of Swords is she's contemplated on this for a while, what decision to make within this situation, right? She's remained hopeful. She's tried to be a positive light for her friend. That's what the Star is indicating, right? It's like the Star energy is somebody who has a bright light, who can be motivating, uplifting, they're very strong, even when they're feeling other people's emotions, when they're feeling other people's energy. They still try not to run. They still try to hold their hand, walk beside them, be there for them, right? But at a certain point, that begins to weigh you down, because it's like, if someone continues to do the same thing, it doesn't matter how much light you're pouring into them. They still have to do it. You get what I'm saying? Because then it's weighing down on the person who's giving it. So it's not that they don't want to be there, but it's like eventually they have to walk away, because it's holding them back. That's just how energy works. When you hold on to energies that are in a place of lack, that are not growing, it stops your abundance from coming in, right? It doesn't matter how hard you're working, your abundance is going to still come in, but it just might come in slow and slow and slow. But when you drop those energies, it tends to take off. I've seen this cycle so many times. That's why I tell you guys, I know how this works, right? If y'all want to manifest your reality, you have to do the inner work. And the inner work is hard, because it's a lot of choosing you. You're supposed to be triggered. That's how you grow. But what you do with those triggers matters. Are you going to keep like, whoa me, why people are always hurting me? Or are you going to let me stop doing this so that maybe it could change a different outcome? If you don't make those changes, you keep getting the same results, right? But this Queen of Wands, she does the work. When she recognizes the pattern, she stops. Once she has the answers, she moves forward. This is why her abundance is coming in, because she's worked for it. What's in here is a reflection of what's out here. You can't hide it. So, Five of Wands, it's created internal conflict in this relationship. 10 of Wands, and it's burdensome. 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, the Moon. So with this Queen of Wands, she's a very strong person. She knew the entire time, but she still tried to be there. She still tried to be a support system, right? But it was weighing her down. It was weighing her down. It's like when you're hopeful for your friend that they make those changes, like, but I've come to a realization, especially more recently, that Queen of Wands reading was my reading, where it's like the one on the video section where it talked about being the inspiration. Like, I don't need inspiration. I always find it, regardless of how dark my reality is. I find inspiration, because I'm so grateful for everything that I have. And I'm always taking accountability for what I do. And then I change that in my reality, right? But it's like, I always know I really choose to love on people, be there. I try not to think from a negative perspective. Like, and I'm always hopeful for growth for them. But at a certain point, it's like, I'm actually better by myself, because people just can't handle who I am. That I cannot be who I am, who I'm not. Like, I am who I am. So if I'm someone that takes accountability, when I see my friends, or if I see people in situations that they're not taking accountability and I'm pointing it out, like, I'll tell you, but if you don't want to listen, I'll support your decisions, but I can't not tell you. You get me? And then you constantly do it. It's going to get to a point where you just hit your head on the rock, or you hit your head on the wall. But it's like, I realize that I'm better by myself in my own energy, because people eventually stop liking you. People eventually can't handle being around you, because it just triggers too much unhealed trauma in them. And it's nothing that you're doing. You get me? And it's like, I'm a teacher. And unless I'm around people who are constantly taking accountability and making changes, then it won't work for me because I will hold myself down. So I've gotten even stronger where it's like I'm protecting my energy even harder. Not because I don't love people, but I know the pattern. I've realized the pattern because I've done the work. Life moves in cycles and it's always repeating itself. It's up to you to protect yourself. It's up to you to stop the pattern. Just like you lose opportunities, you'll always gain new opportunities. That's just life, right? But anyways, that's what I have right there. But it's like this feminine always knew. She always knew she was intentionally holding herself back, right? By giving to someone who would constantly repeat the same cycles. But it's like she just made a choice. This time I'm not holding back because my opportunity has came in again and I'm not going to drop it. I'm ready. I'm ready for my success. I'm ready for my celebration, my time. Because I feel like this Queen of Wands, she's been through a lot herself. She has worked hard herself. But she learned how to protect her energy, right? She's very, very strong. She has grown to a full-blown Empress. So her being this Empress, because she's ready to have this success, she's moved on. We got the Queen of Pentacles. She's now in the space of a Queen of Pentacles. So her bag, her money's coming in, her abundance, her future is now. But she always saw the vision. That was her plan. Her plan she stuck to. Four of Swords, Three of Cups. That Nine of Swords energy is not just like one person that was close to her. This is many different people. People that were her friends, people that saw her. It's like, you know how people always say, people want you to do good, just not better than them. And maybe her friends didn't think that that's how they felt, but that's what they're feeling like now. Like, dang, I wanted you to do good, but I feel bad that I'm not doing good. So they can't be happy for her because they're not happy for themselves, which is kind of selfish. You get what I'm saying? It's like now she's a problem. It's just making them feel lack. It's just making them feel like where's their new start. But I feel like what it is that, and the Empress knows this. She's also a High Priestess. Yeah, it's just having some people wondering like how. It's like they didn't expect her to really get there. Even though she's getting there, it's like they didn't really expect her to. I feel like people are just triggered because they're faced with the reality that they haven't been doing enough work. So they're inspired, but they're also triggered, right? They're also triggered negatively that she's choosing her peace, her career, her abundance. Let me see if they're gonna grow as a result, and then I will just leave this one here. I really didn't like reading this energy because I was a part of this energy very strongly. All right, Holy Spirit Angel guys, what's gonna happen with the people that are triggered by this Empress? Are they gonna do the inner work? Are they gonna be inspired by her, or are they going to hate her? We got the Empress sideways. What else? We got the Eight of Pentacles. We got the Star. What else? The Sun, King of Wands. What else? well. So what this is saying is that maybe it's goodbye for all these people, because what Spirit is saying is that this Empress is moving forward. This Empress has worked hard. She's in her star power. This is her renewal. And there's a King of Wands coming in to make her happy, right? They're going to have a new start. They're going to go on this, it's like they're going to cling to one another. So if she was giving out her energy a lot, it's no more of that. And Spirit was exposing what she needs to let go of, because she has a new beginning that's approaching. And these connections are holding her back. So it's the same thing for that King of Wands. It's like they're about to cling to each other. They're going to build with each other. They're going to have success with each other. We have the Devil, we have the Moon. They've both done the inner work. They've both faced the karmic attachments, ties. They've both done the work to materialize their success. So remember how I explained to you guys, like, the journey is about you becoming an Empress and an Emperor. Your counterpart, you're always doing that work. As long as you're focusing on your inner work, you're coming into union with your person. When you're constantly, why is this happening to me? And you're not taking accountability, you're staying stuck in karmic cycles and you're attracting karmics. So it's like you might be working hard, but you're working hard on keeping yourself stagnant. You get what I'm saying? So it's like these two have done the work and they learned to let go of karmic attachments. They can't have karmic people attached to them while they're building their success. So it's like they're going to be each other's best friend. They're going to have something to build together. They deserve each other. They've done the work. So this graduation is for them and them only. The people allowed in their life is people that are standing beside them. People that have also done the work. People that have also graduated, right? We have Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, Page of Wands, Judgment. This was always the plan that the divine had. So what Spirit is saying is that this Empress shouldn't take it personal about how everyone has been triggered. They were supposed to be triggered by her because of who she is, right? And she was supposed to learn. She was supposed to get to this point where she also recognized, like, no matter how much light I give to people, no matter how much I try to warn them, no matter how much I try to help and be there, if their energy is stagnant, it's going to make me stagnant, no matter how strong I am. Because just like her friend is like, I work very hard and I'm still in these karmic situations. That's not fair. It's the same thing with the Empress. So it was a reflection of her. She worked very hard, pushing for her dreams, learning the lessons, but she still wasn't moving as fast as she could because she was still allowing herself to be attached, connected, pouring into people who are not moving forward. You get what I'm saying? So that was her lesson to learn, that she's this Empress. She also has to take accountability that no matter how much she wants to pour in, people are accountable for themselves. You can't make them see it. You can't make them do it. All you can do is give them the information. And if it puts you in a place where you feel like you can't fully be yourself because they're triggered by the information you give them, they're triggered by who you are, then they can't sit next to you. And that's just it. So this is the reading, okay? This is the reading. She's coming into union. She's getting everything that she worked for. That's what I have for you guys. If it resonated with you, give me a big fat thumbs up. And again, if you guys want to book personals, the link is in the bio. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.